For a long time, serious photographers trusted one specific camera for action, wildlife, and sports. That camera was the legendary Nikon D500. It was tough, fast, and reliable. It gave shooters incredible reach without forcing them to buy massive, expensive full-frame bodies. But then the camera industry changed forever. Everything moved toward mirrorless technology. Nikon launched its Z system, and fans waited eagerly for a true mirrorless successor to the D500. Instead of a high-end action machine, Nikon gave us friendly consumer models. We got the small Z50, the stylish ZFC, and later the compact Z30. These were nice cameras for everyday creators, but none of them matched the power of the D500. Photographers felt left out in the cold. For years, the community has been asking the same question over and over. Where is the true APS-C flagship? Where is the Nikon Z90? As of mid-2026, the situation around this camera remains deeply mysterious. Promises have been made by industry insiders, but official announcements are non-existent. Timelines have slipped away. Unofficial details appear on online forums, only to vanish shortly after. Yet, despite the complete lack of official confirmation from Nikon, the Z90 remains one of the most talked about topics in the photography world. The constant chatter has turned into a massive story of its own. To understand what is really happening, we have to look closely at the rumor trail. We need to separate pure internet fantasy from credible insider reports. Across multiple independent sources, one specific detail keeps coming up repeatedly. Industry trackers agree that the Z90 is expected to feature a 33-megapixel APS-C sensor. This isn't just a random guess made by an anonymous account on social media. It has appeared across reliable tracking sites with remarkable consistency over a long period. A 33-megapixel crop sensor is a sweet spot for modern shooting. It offers enough detail to allow heavy cropping when photographing distant birds or fast athletes. At the same time, the file sizes remain reasonable. This is crucial because a sports camera needs to process images quickly without stalling the internal memory buffer. Speed is another major highlight of the leaked specifications. Reports suggest the camera will feature a mechanical shutter capable of shooting 15 frames per second. In practice, that is an impressive speed. It allows you to capture the exact moment a bird opens its wings or a runner crosses the finish line. This number proves that the Z90 is intended to be a serious tool rather than a middle-tier family camera. The most exciting part of these rumors involves the autofocus system. Nikon has made massive strides in artificial intelligence tracking. Their top-tier full-frame models like the Z9, Z8, and Z6 III feature industry-leading subject recognition. If the Z90 inherits this same intelligence, it will change everything for crop sensor photographers. The system can automatically recognize 9 different types of subjects, including humans, animals, birds, and various vehicles. It can predict where a subject is moving before it even happens. It also uses advanced 3D tracking to lock onto targets with extreme precision. For a wildlife photographer, this means fewer missed shots and far more usable images at the end of the day. The secret weapon of an APS-C camera is the crop factor. Because the sensor is smaller than a standard full-frame sensor, it multiplies the focal length of your lens by 1.5 times. This means a standard 400mm telephoto lens behaves like a massive 600mm lens. You get incredible reach without adding extra weight or spending thousands of extra dollars on oversized glass. When you pair that massive reach with 15 frames per second and high-end autofocus tracking, you get a dream setup. It becomes one of the most powerful combinations for sports and nature photography. Beyond the sensor and speed, rumors point to a heavily built body. We expect professional weather sealing to protect against rain and dust. Dual memory card slots are almost guaranteed for backup security. We also expect a deep internal buffer so you can hold down the shutter button for long continuous bursts. However, the Z90 will not land in an empty market. The crop sensor landscape in 2026 is fiercely competitive. Other manufacturers have been busy building powerful tools, while Nikon fans have been waiting. Fujifilm has dominated the high-end crop sensor space for a long time. Their X-T5 features a massive 40-megapixel sensor and famous color profiles. It appeals strongly to shooters who want maximum image detail and beautiful retro design. Fujifilm also offers the X-H2S, which uses a stacked sensor to hit blistering burst speeds of up to 40 frames per second. That camera is currently the benchmark for fast crop sensor shooting. Sony is another massive player in this field. Their A6700 combines impressive AI autofocus with a compact, portable design. It has become a massive hit among hybrid creators who shoot both photo and video. Sony's reputation for reliable autofocus keeps many photographers loyal to their platform. Canon also has a strong contender with the EOS R7. It offers high resolution and fast continuous shooting at an accessible price point. It has taken a huge share of the entry-level wildlife market. Rumors suggest an updated version called the R7 Mark II is in development, although its release timeline remains uncertain. This leaves the potential Z90 in a very unique position. Nikon's recent full-frame autofocus tech is arguably better than the competition in many real-world scenarios. If Nikon puts that exact same tracking intelligence into a durable APS-C body, they will create a powerhouse. It will offer better burst performance than simple high-res bodies, deeper tracking than mid-range competition, and better ergonomics than compact hybrid cameras. The Z90 does not need to beat every competitor in every single category. It simply needs to excel at the combination of speed, reach, and smart tracking. Based on everything we know so far, that seems to be the exact target Nikon is aiming for.